Hi, I'm Raels Robertson and I'm the founder and owner of Mettro, a digital experience and marketing agency. I've had a great life, a great business for the past 18 years. And sometimes I look back and I go, wow, 18 years, that's incredible. But right now I get to come to work with amazing people I admire, people I respect, and people who are experts in their field. It wasn't so long ago, in fact, only a few years back, that was caught off guard, really. Um, I had been deep down in the dark depths of project work. I was doing the work for my clients, having a great time, getting it all done, and I realized I hadn't been doing any marketing. And sure, I was looking after my clients, I was working with existing clients, but I wasn't actively marketing to new clients. But that wasn't the worst problem of all. I'd really taken my eye off the ball in terms of my digital assets, and I just set them up as kind of set and forget. Don't touch them. I built a new website, off it goes, written all the copy, good to go, left it alone for ages. But you know what it's like when you get caught up in those big picture tasks. You get so focused on it. It's very easy to be focused on it. Uh, I relied on word of mouth for what I was doing. And Google loved the heck out of us. But the problem was we had some real issues, and one of those was quite traumatic. And I didn't realise this till later on. Don't get me wrong, we're masters in the digital industry. We've been doing social media, we're doing websites, we're doing apps, we're doing these every day for our clients. And we've been conducting digital orders, but our leads had dried up. It was not sudden, it was so slow. In fact, it was so slow I didn't notice until it was almost too late. So I was to make matters worse with this, I was chatting with a friend, and our lovely little fish pond had muddied with a whole heap of different and new competitors. I'm not saying they were better than us, the competitors, but it was just muddy. There was so much choice for our clients, whereas 18 years ago when I started, there was barely any choice. I was talking to a friend about it, and he said the answer is with you. And I thought about it later, and he's actually absolutely right. We've been conducting these customer experience audits for such a long time for our clients, where we looked really closely, really hard at their digital assets, at their websites, at their social, at their pay-per-click, at everything about them digitally. We had a look at them, and we did these comprehensive audits, and I hadn't even thought to do it on myself. So here's the thing about customer experience, and I like to draw when I do this. I do a lot of drawing. So I consider the buying cycle kind of a bit of a hump. So at the top point here is the buying point. And when I say buying point, I could mean actually where it's a physical buying and money's changing hands, or it could be that they're contacting you through a form. Whatever your conversion is, this is what I consider the buying point. At the top point up here is where they're actively looking for you. So that's an active area. So that is where I see SEO. They're actively doing searches for you. And so you need to be in that space. Over here, this part here, I call this part is when they've had the experience of buying, the dollar experience, let's just call it, or buying from you, but it's when the after sales service really kicks in. That really kicks in at this point. And this point here is so important as well, because it's where you could have a customer for life, and you could actually then spin them back up. If I grab another color, you could then spin them back up, all the way back up into buying again. But this point over here is one of the most important points that people forget about. And it's where people really underestimate the power of brand awareness and campaigns that are about getting in front of customers that don't know they need you just yet. So this, in my opinion, is where the gold is really at here. But what we do with our customer experience audits is we use this lovely word called optimize. We optimize at each point. We have a look at each area all the way through in the pre-purchase here, and when they're actively looking for you, when they're not active and looking for you, and opportunities where we can get in front of your face before your competitors do, so that they understand what your product is and why it's available and why it's useful for them. And we also get them down here in the after sales service here. This after sales part is so very important because we can then push them back up into a buying cycle to buy something else from you as well. This isn't just for e-commerce sites. I don't sell anything in e-commerce in my business. Mine is all about getting customers to engage with me. So mine is an engagement piece that we look at. And so for many clients that I work with, it's all about this engagement. So my buying point is that engagement, that lead that I can generate to get to me so that I can talk to a client. And so that's the changes that I made, is all around that engagement point, and also how I can get these people who aren't active at the moment to speak to me. I started digging really deep on my website. I looked at all my social channels. I looked at all of the media I was using at the time and the marketing that I wasn't doing. And what I found floored me. There weren't just a few little problems. There was actually some really major problems. There was one, in fact, where we were blacklisted by Google. There was something that another supplier had done that I'd gotten to do at the time on a site when we were busy. They'd done this to the site and it had blacklisted us by Google. So we went from Google loving us, being top in Google, to being blacklisted completely. Now, we were able, because of the audit that we did, we were able to turn that around pretty much immediately. It was one of the recommendations that we had on our own audit that we were able to do, and there was so many that we were able to do immediately and to fix that. But it was a major problem for us, and that really caused us financial pain. In an instance for me, it came with the audit, it became really crystal clear about how we would what we would have to do and how we would implement those things to make it changes. They were sitting there right in the audit. And having something like this happen in my business actually changed me quite a lot. We'd been working on this audit with customers for quite some time, but we hadn't really pushed it. And so it's why now I've refined this audit with my team. As I said, they're a team who cover business and marketing and user experience and customer experiences, which is what I prefer to call it. They cover design and interface design and technology and everything digital. So I got my team together and I said, let's refine this audit, let's really hone it, and let's make it something that we can put it out there to help other clients. I want to help businesses like myself, marketing managers, business owners. I want them to understand that you really need to be on top of your digital, and this is what this audit does. From my journey through it, what we realised was it was sometimes the quick wins that were even more important than anything. So we made sure in our audit that there is a number of quick wins that can be done by our clients right now to make a real difference to their digital, to their presence, even to their business. We've adjusted it to include a Google health check. As you can imagine, being blacklisted really was quite frightening for us. And can I just say, with that blacklisting, this was something that is very common, apparently. And well, we actually know that now, many, many years later. And it's something that you really have to be on the lookout for. It can be the tiniest thing these days because everything is changing so much. I believe in our audit because we've done the audit ourselves. We've implemented the recommendations and we've made the changes, and we constantly are making those changes. This audit is like our Bible. We go back to it all of the time. We look at it and we go, okay, what's next? It's become an integral part of our marketing plan. It's so important in our business, and I believe it's so important for other business that I am putting it out there at a discounted rate. We normally charge a lot more for this, but we are actively after dream clients that we can work for, clients that really love to work with us, and we really love to work with them, and that we can provide the value that we do have in this audit too. We'd love you to be one of those clients. I know that you might have to get sign off on your bosses, so that's why I've included, if you look down the bottom of this form, 2 ways that you can buy it. You can buy it now, great, fantastic, and we'll give you a call straight away and we'll set up a meeting, and we can literally turn those audits around in less than a week if we can get the information from you, of course, and which is really easy stuff to do. We work with you and we handhold you the whole way, or you can just put in your details. We'll send you through a proposal that you can put to your team, and so that you can see if you'd like it, or by all means give us a call. We survey you and get links from you. We get the nitty gritty. My team is experts in the field. They know their stuff. They've been there and they've done that. We're so confident this report will be useful to you that we're actually providing you with money back guarantee. If you can't get if you don't see in that audit some quick wins, some really gold things that you can do and action on your digital assets on your website right now, then we will give you your money back. No questions asked. We've had media agencies give us glowing reports about this. They absolutely love our audit. I had one just the other day say, we'd love to work with you because the stuff that you're saying in this audit really helps our media. It's optimized our media. We'd love you to be a part of this. So have a look at the form down below. Give us a call or express your interest in the proposal, and we will start working together. Thank you.